Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 forgotten cultures rediscovered by archaeology. Prepare to explore lost worlds hidden beneath the sands of time. Over centuries, entire civilizations vanished from history, only to be unearthed by dedicated explorers and scholars. Let's honor these ancient legacies. From hidden kingdoms to once thriving empires, each culture on our list reshaped our understanding of humanity's diverse past. Artifacts speak across millennia, revealing how people lived, built wonders, and interacted with their environment long before recorded history. This journey spans the globe, unveiling monumental structures, elaborate customs, and intriguing myths waiting to be rediscovered. These cultures often thrived for centuries, then vanished for reasons still debated: climate change, invasion, or internal collapse. Archaeologists piece together clues from broken pottery, inscriptions, and relics that tell stories otherwise lost to time. We'll visit deserts, jungles, and mountaintops in this adventure, revealing the hidden footprints of humanity's forgotten chapters. By learning from these lost worlds, we not only appreciate our shared heritage, but gain insights into shaping our future. Let's begin with our first forgotten culture, once underestimated, now recognized for its ingenuity and cultural impact. The Nabateans thrived in the deserts of the ancient Near East, known most famously for their rock-cut city of Petra. Once key players in Arabian trade routes, the Nabateans traded spices and incense, linking distant lands economically and culturally. Their architectural genius included advanced water management, channeling desert flash floods into cisterns and sophisticated storage systems. Petra's grand facades display Greek, Egyptian, and local artistic influences, reflecting the Nabateans' cosmopolitan identity. Despite their prosperity, they were eventually absorbed into the Roman Empire, and Petra was gradually abandoned. For centuries, Petra lay hidden, only rediscovered by Western explorers in the 19th century, reviving interest in Nabatean heritage. Today, ongoing excavations reveal more about Nabatean innovations, including temples, tombs, and intricate stone carvings. Petra's unique blend of artistry and engineering earned it a spot as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a wonder of the world. The Nabateans remind us of how adaptability in harsh environments can foster remarkable cultural achievements. Next, we head east, where a civilization flourished along fertile river plains, only to vanish without a trace for centuries. Also known as the Harappan culture, the Indus Valley civilization built some of the world's earliest planned cities. Centered around the Indus River, they constructed Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa with complex drainage and urban design. These cities had standardized bricks and well-aligned roads, suggesting a highly coordinated bureaucracy or civic authority. Mysterious seals with undeciphered script hint at their trade, spiritual practices, and possibly a unique writing system. Despite their scale, the civilization faded around the 2nd millennium BCE, possibly due to shifting rivers or climate changes. For centuries, these ruins lay forgotten under layers of silt until 19th century excavations revealed their urban genius. Artifacts like beads, pottery, and jewelry reveal a people skilled in craft, trade, and distant maritime connections. Research continues to crack their script, hoping to uncover the language and beliefs of this mysterious culture. The Indus Valley teaches us about sustainable urban living and resource management centuries ahead of its time. Moving west, we find a Bronze Age civilization known for labyrinthine palaces and a dramatic influence on Greek myth. Originating on the island of Crete, the Minoans built massive palaces like Knossos, linked to legends of the Minotaur. Their intricate frescoes depict vibrant scenes, dolphins, dancers, and nature worship, showcasing a culture of artistry. Minoan ships plied the seas, spreading influence and interacting with Egypt and the Near East, fostering a trade network. They developed linear A script, still largely undeciphered, hinting at elaborate administrative systems and religious rituals. Volcanic eruptions on Santorini, combined with possible invasions, may have led to the Minoans' decline and eventual disappearance. Excavations in the early 1900s by Sir Arthur Evans revealed majestic palace complexes, rewriting Crete's ancient role. Artifacts like the Phaistos disc and ritual vases reveal ceremonial traditions, possibly tied to female deities and bull worship. Minoan art's fluid style and advanced architecture influenced Mycenaean Greece, preserving echoes of Crete's golden age. The Minoans remind us how volcanic fury and political upheaval can erase civilizations, leaving behind captivating fragments. Next, we venture to Africa, where terracotta sculptures and ancient ironworking hint at a once vibrant culture lost to time. Flourishing in what is now Nigeria, the Nok culture is famed for its striking terracotta figures found by chance in tin mines. These sculptures often feature elaborate hairstyles and stylized faces, reflecting a sophisticated artistic tradition. The Nok appear to have been among sub-Saharan Africa's earliest ironworkers, possibly mastering advanced smelting techniques. Archaeologists debate the exact social structure, but extensive iron use suggests organized communities and skilled craftsmanship. Nok artifacts vanish from the record around 200 CE, leaving questions about migration, climate shifts, or internal decline. Rediscovered pieces often ended up in private collections before researchers realized their cultural significance. Today, better dating methods place the Nok as a pivotal link in understanding Africa's early Iron Age cultures. Efforts to curb looting and illegal export continue as Nigeria seeks to preserve these sculptures and their context. The Nok story underscores how a single discovery can reopen lost chapters of innovation and artistry. Heading to South America, we'll see a culture renowned for cliffside dwellings and a legacy shrouded in Andean clouds. Nicknamed the Warriors of the Clouds, the Chachapoya lived in Peru's high Andes, building cliff-hugging settlements. Calap, their fortified citadel, features colossal stone walls and circular buildings that rival Machu Picchu's grandeur. Chachapoya mummies discovered in cliff tombs bear elaborate textiles and face paint, indicating complex funerary rites. Spanish chronicles describe them as fierce warriors resisting Inca expansion, yet much of their history remains fragmented. Archaeologists piecing together ceramics, textiles, and skeletal remains show a culture adept at high-altitude farming. Disease and conflict during Spanish colonization further obscured the Chachapoya legacy, leaving ruins lost in jungle overgrowth. Modern discoveries at sites like Laguna de los Condores reveal paintings and burial complexes once safeguarded by remote peaks. Local communities and researchers collaborate to protect these fragile relics from looters and environmental damage. The Chachapoya stand as a testament to human resilience, thriving in some of the world's most challenging landscapes. Our next mystery leads us back to Mesoamerica, where colossal heads guard clues to one of its earliest complex cultures. Widely considered the mother culture of Mesoamerica, the Olmec developed along the Gulf Coast of present-day Mexico. They're best known for massive stone heads, each up to several tons in weight, bearing individualized facial features. Archaeologists also uncovered jade masks, intricate sculptures, and evidence of an early writing or symbolic system. Despite minimal remains of cities, we see advanced knowledge of astronomy, agriculture, and ritual practices in their art. Olmec sites like San Lorenzo and La Venta feature earthen pyramids and platforms, hinting at a complex religious hierarchy. Changes in river courses or resource depletion may have led to the Olmec decline, leaving behind scattered ceremonial centers. Successor cultures, like the Maya and Aztecs, borrowed Olmec motifs and deities, weaving them into Mesoamerican mythology. Early explorations misunderstood the colossal heads until deeper study revealed a sophisticated and original civilization. Continued digs uncover new facets of Olmec life, from trade networks to advanced agriculture, reshaping Mesoamerican timelines. Now, we journey to the world's oldest known temple site, challenging our notions of how early civilizations formed. Located in southeastern Turkey, Göbekli Tepe predates Stonehenge by millennia, boasting massive T-shaped pillars and carvings. These megalithic structures suggest complex organization in a time often associated with simple hunter-gatherer groups. Wild animals like foxes, vultures, and lions are carved on the pillars, possibly reflecting spiritual or communal rituals. Archaeologists debate if Göbekli Tepe served as a ritual center that catalyzed the shift toward agriculture. Deliberately backfilled at some point, the site remained hidden for millennia until its rediscovery in the 1990s. Radiocarbon dating places construction as early as 10,000 BCE, upending conventional timelines of monumental building. Each new find raises fresh questions about social structures, symbolism, and even the power of collective belief. Some hypothesize complex ceremonies united scattered hunter-gatherer bands, fostering cultural bonds across distances. Göbekli Tepe challenges us to rethink humanity's capacity for collaboration and creativity at the dawn of civilization. Next, we turn to a civilization overshadowed by Rome, yet celebrated for engineering feats and a language still not fully understood. Before Rome's dominance, the Etruscans flourished in central Italy, leaving behind distinctive tombs and vibrant wall paintings. Etruscan tomb frescoes depict banquets, dancing, and athletic contests, suggesting a society that valued celebration and ritual. They developed their own script, adapted from Greek, but many inscriptions remain cryptic despite partial decipherment. Etruscan engineers drained marshlands and erected fortified cities, shaping Italy's infrastructure long before Roman expansions. Eventually absorbed by Rome, their culture was overshadowed, yet Roman kings and institutions bore strong Etruscan roots. Rediscovery came through tomb excavations in the 19th century, unveiling frescoes, sarcophagi, and everyday objects. Artifacts like the Apollo of Veii statue highlight their refined sculpture and religious devotion to a pantheon akin to Greek gods. Etruscan city-states thrived on maritime trade, bridging Mediterranean cultural exchanges that shaped Roman identity. Now let's sail into murky waters where a confederation of raiders altered the fate of great empires in the late Bronze Age. Mentioned in Egyptian records, the Sea Peoples remain an enigma, bands of maritime raiders who destabilized the eastern Mediterranean. They contributed to the late Bronze Age collapse, attacking major powers like Egypt and the Hittite Empire, leaving havoc in their wake. Origins remain debated, possibly from the Aegean or Anatolia, yet their raids reshaped ancient political landscapes. Egypt's pharaoh Ramses III famously repelled them in a naval battle, recording his victory in elaborate temple reliefs. Archaeological traces are scarce, hinting at scattered settlements or assimilation into local cultures after their campaigns. Some believe they were refugees fleeing famine or environmental change, while others see them as opportunistic pirates. The chaos they triggered contributed to the downfall of once mighty kingdoms, paving the way for new powers like the early Phoenicians. Historians rely on Egyptian inscriptions, scattered pottery evidence, and mythic accounts to piece together their story. In many ways, the Sea Peoples remain a symbol of how unknown forces can reshape the fate of entire regions overnight. Our final entry lies high in the Himalayas, where a fortified kingdom long forgotten emerged from remote Tibetan plateaus. Situated in western Tibet, the Guj kingdom built stunning cliffside citadels and monasteries, reflecting a fusion of Tibetan and Indian influences. Guj thrived as a trading nexus along the Silk Road, fostering Buddhist art and scholarship that influenced the region. Murals in its gompas, temples, depict lifelike figures, intricate mandalas, and vibrant color palettes unparalleled in the high plateau. A series of conflicts and invasions in the 17th century led to Guj's downfall, leaving once bustling streets in silent ruins. Centuries later, explorers stumbled upon remnants of stupas and vast cave complexes filled with hidden treasures. Fragments of Buddhist manuscripts and finely detailed statues attest to Gugge's spiritual fervor and artistic excellence. Lingering architecture reveals advanced techniques in cliff adaptation, with residences carved into vertical rock faces. Climate extremes and isolation have preserved these sites, but wind erosion now threatens to erase this cultural heritage. Gugge's rediscovery emphasizes how remote geography can safeguard lost kingdoms until curiosity brings them back to light. And that concludes our countdown of lost societies. But let's not end our journey without reflecting on the deeper message these ruins convey. From Petra's desert grandeur to Gugge's Himalayan stronghold, these cultures reveal humanity's vast resilience and creativity. Forgotten, yet rediscovered, they remind us that history is never truly lost, only waiting to be unearthed. The artifacts and structures we've highlighted challenge old assumptions, revealing new layers of cultural exchange and innovation. As we piece together their stories, we learn lessons about sustainability, technology, and even political dynamics across time. These civilizations shaped their worlds through trade, conquest, faith, and architecture, leaving echoes we can still feel today. Whether it's the Nabateans' water control or the Minoans' art, they found ways to adapt and flourish against great odds. By examining lost worlds, we glean insights into our own civilization, how it might evolve, adapt, or fall. While research continues, many of these sites remain vulnerable, emphasizing the urgency of archaeological preservation. In celebrating forgotten cultures, we honor the human drive to explore, create, and remember, even after centuries of silence. Thanks for joining our journey through time. Until next time, keep searching for the histories that bridge our past and present.